everybody, welcome to another episode of Control Freak. I'm Andrew.
I'm Julie.
And today we're playing more Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed.
We sure are.
So last time we beat, I got third place on the Dragon Cup. So
I think so. I don't give a fuck. Like,
close enough. We unlocked the next cup, so that's all that matters.
I feel like any plot that would happen in this game is very minimal.
It's not a plot, it's just whether or not we actually
it's like
accomplish what we're going for here.
Okay, cool.
It's just a racing game. So we're still stuck on B because we're
still stuck on B. I want to do C.
I used to be able to do
well on
I used to be able to do S.
Like super?
Yeah. It's like after A. It's a Japanese thing.
Okay.
It's in video games all the time.
Yeah, B will be fine. Okay, but you have to take the lead in talking to these guys right now so that I can try to like actually do well.
I mean, no. You're my co-host.
Plus I'm more talkative than you. Anyway, so...
Again. Oh my god, that is so true. If I don't talk, she'll just keep going.
It's true.
And if I don't respond, she'll just keep talking.
It's actually really embarrassing sometimes.
You should press A.
It's standard. Him and my best friend Lauren, they will just like sit there and watch me talk for a half hour without telling me about it, and then I just fill the space with my word noises. And I just don't even notice it, and then they're laughing and I'm like, why are you laughing? And they're like, I haven't said anything in like 45 minutes. Why the fuck are you talking? Like, how can you hold up a conversation on your own like this, Julie? It's
really impressive.
It's really embarrassing.
It's a really fun game. Not you.
And like, if I'm leaving a message on the phone, like, who the fuck does that anymore?
Okay.
But if I'm leaving a message on a phone, I will ramble on for way too long and nobody even knows that it was a message because you're supposed to be succinct in a message not just ramble for 20 minutes to the person on the phone about your day.
It's true.
And
she'll hang up a phone call that I've been
I'll be like, okay, goodbye.
And I've been like listening to her like on the phone.
Yeah.
And then like you'll get to the end of it and I'm just like, oh, there wasn't a space for someone to say anything. You've been leaving a message?
Like
I thought you were actually talking to that person.
Like that was a ridiculous amount of time to leave a message for.
It's not the amount of time, it's like the way you talk. It's like I'm
very conversational.
Like it really sounds like they're talking back. It sounds like, from my perspective, because I can't hear the other side of the phone call, it sounds like someone's responding to you and you're having a conversation. I don't get it.
I think I'm having a conversation in my head. I think I'm just psycho. I pretty much make up the other side of the conversation.
Watch out for the whirlpool.
You're a whirlpool.
A whirlpool of...
sadness.
Oh, I was gonna say bad puns.
Oh.
Jeez. Now I'm a whirlpool of sadness.
Oh.
You broke my heart.
This water looks really yummy, actually.
Yeah,
it looks really like nice to swim in. I haven't been to a pool all summer.
You haven't been in any large body of water all summer. That's sad.
It's really sad. We need to go up to your parents' place.
Yeah, but then we'd have to go to my parents' place.
Oh my god.
I love my parents.
If your parents live on this absolutely beautiful lake called Clear Lake, and they're like 50, so you won't find it in Ontario. And it's a beautiful lake called Clear Lake, and they have a huge house with windows up the butt, and it's absolutely gorgeous.
That's kind of my least favorite part about going there, is I don't really like having glass up my ass. Yeah, so that's probably the reason why we don't go there so often.
I thought it was
the windows up the butt.
Didn't like having your mother up your ass, but like,
you know, gross, dude. Just gross.
But yeah, you know, spending too much time with family, or like particularly your boyfriend's parents, or your parents, you know?
Or your parents,
or my parents. Like, you've never met my parents.
I've met some. There are good reasons.
Yeah, it is always stressful.
Yeah.
Like spending an amount of time with family members that you haven't spent time with or lived with since you were a teenager. You know what I'm saying?
It's so true.
Do you guys have that? Like, do you have like aunts and uncles' places that you stay at the holidays, or maybe your grandparents' place, and like after a week or so you're like, I love you, grandma, but I can't handle your bullshit anymore. Like,
oh god,
you chew so loud, grandma. You chew so loud.
Is it chewing though, or does she just gum really loudly?
Ew.
That's why it's really gross. It's like, Grandma, you're not even chewing. How are you making so much noise?
Oh man.
Oh God, theoretical grandmas are so gross when they chew.
Oh, it's so true. It's so true.
Oh, shout out to grandmas. Any grandmas watching Control
Are there
Freak?
grandmas watching the show?
If so, we love you.
Why?
Because we're funny, I think.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
Hope so.
Old people are getting
We're
cool.
funny.
They're starting to be cool old people.
We're
starting to see cool old people with tattoos, and that makes me so happy.
I know. I saw this old guy with this tattoo that said "bad to the bone," and it was so cute.
Okay, so here's my thing about like when everyone's always like, oh,
how are you gonna look?
You're gonna look so gross
Have
when
you
you're
seen
old.
any of the image compilations of old people with tattoos now?
First of
they're
all,
gorgeous.
First of all, they look amazing.
Yeah.
Second of all, if you're gonna be old and wrinkly, like your skin's gonna look gross anyway. Why not have a cool tattoo on it?
Yeah.
Right?
Something that commemorates your life and decorate yourself.
I don't know.
It's just like a society. You know, like in the for the longest time in like old England, it was like not okay for women to say that they were wearing makeup even though they socially had to, because they were supposed to already be that beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And so like the addition of any stuff has it's always been the issue. Like hair dyeing, tattoos, makeup, it's like you've added something to cause yourself to look different than you would. You know what I'm saying? That's
you've
what
added clothing to make yourself look different than you would. Pretty happy about that one.
It's true. I've added antibiotics to keep myself from looking dead.
Well, they wouldn't have done that.
Yeah, that's true.
Looked dead.
Yeah.
Been dead.
Oh man.
Oh god. Oh, this is not the level that I was talking about before.
Yeah, it's not, but it's one that's actually super trippy too.
I like this one. It's really pretty. It's like, it reminds me of Rainbow Road and Mario Kart a lot. It's just really gorgeous.
Okay, my problem with this kind of level is it makes me feel so insecure. What kind of weird space-time has been warped to create this dimension, and it's like, what happens to me if I fall off of this track?
You somehow fall, despite being in space.
In space.
So
I
there's
don't
that.
know.
So I guess maybe it's like, I don't know, but like it's normal Earth gravity, so
it's like artificially created in space,
which is
so
not
creepy.
Oh man.
Man. Like the idea of falling through like nothingness with Earth gravity. When do you stop falling?
Well, I mean, you don't actually. If you're in free fall, no matter like the gravity you're experiencing, you don't actually. You feel the same. So, free fall on Earth is the same as free fall just in the vacuum of space. But
thanks, Sky Show.
No, that was probably PBS Space Time.
Was it PBS Space Time? You guys should check out PBS Space Time. It's so sick.
Yeah.
There's so many YouTube channels coming out from PBS that are super educational / super funny.
I know. I love how they did an amazing job of staying relevant in the internet age.
Yeah. I mean, they were kind of not doing that well for a little bit there.
I mean, but they're doing it now, and they're
it's amazing. Them and Weezy Waiter have a show called
The Good Stuff.
The Good Stuff.
And it is the most.
And some other guy. What's his name? Matt.
Yeah, Matt.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah, I don't remember his last name, but Matt. Yeah, it's it's a fun show. It's like, I don't know.
They talk about like cool stuff like psychology.
It's like a little like mini documentary thing where they do like a little series on different concepts and like ideas, and they did it like one on like entropy and one on like the future of food, which is really fascinating.
Yeah, it makes me feel fucking bad about being a meat eater because of how much water goes into creating meat.
It makes me wish I wanted to eat bugs.
It makes me want to replace some of our protein with plant-based protein to save the planet.
But what about my stomach?
Man, actually, in a couple generations, though, they're gonna be like, "How the fuck were those people so selfish?
Oh god,
how the fuck did they do that?"
I'm very aware.
Yeah.
But
right now, you're not the only selfish one.
It's also for lack of technology, because we're working on stuff that will make this a lot better.
Yeah.
Also, why don't we eat bugs?
Because of it.
Just because people think they're gross.
Yeah. It seems like, oh fuck, I fell into space. Jesus Christ. Oh man.
Did that give you like a very real panic attack?
It did.
It's just like, oh god, the vacuum of space.
That's why these levels are so much worse. They're not harder.
No, I know.
They're just worse.
It's just
They're
like
worse.
Just for a second there, you channel Sandra Bullock and you're like, fuck, 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 fuck.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
I got that right? That was
Yeah,
it.
Sandra Bullock,
Okay,
yeah.
just making sure. I'm bad at actors' names. Really bad.
There's this episode of the Jenna and Julian podcast where, I didn't even fall off onto space, just to a different track, but I guess it wasn't part of the thing. The Jenna and Julian podcast where Jenna quizzes him about who played certain roles between Sandra Bullock and Anne Hathaway.
Oh.
And he had no idea.
Oh, that's
no
horrible.
idea.
Because
and
Interstellar and Gravity both came out recently too.
The other
so
one that looks like Winona Ryder.
Yeah.
Which one was it? And he had no clue. He did not know.
You know what I bet would be a really fun game, and I might want to play this on maybe your channel.
Okay.
Like, okay, so take pictures of Katy Perry and
Zooey
Deschanel,
yeah,
and Photoshop their faces onto different people's bodies, and see if you can guess whose face it is.
I think I could do a good job.
I think you could do a good job too.
I don't think you could.
I think it would be a challenge. I think I would have to do the photoshopping, and I would know.
But I would know, just because I know the really specific differences between
I would do a really good job.
Faces. Oh fuck! God damn it!
Let us know if you want to see that video.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I'm also doing a collab on the channel that I have that doesn't exist yet.
Maybe you should stop advertising for stuff that isn't real.
I pretty much will make it real, guys. I will make it real. Me and my friend are doing like a collab where we're doing the what's it called?
The speech jammer challenge?
Yeah, the speech jammer challenge where you use that app that makes it repeats your speaking at like half the pace.
No, so it's not. It's just delayed. It's not.
Oh yeah, it's got this delay. So halfway through your sentence starts again, and your
no, it's not even that. It's like a very, very short delay. It's just like because you get caught in a feedback loop. You're like
no, but halfway through your sentence, you're trying to speed your sentences so fast that like you get them all in before all of your words in before the speed delay starts, so you can get the whole thing. But you can never.
That's kind of it, but it's like it's not that delayed. Anyway, see you next time on another episode of Control Freak.
Okay.
Don't forget to click that big yellow subscribe button down there so you can get this content in your subscription box if you like it.
Yeah, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and follow Control Freak on Twitter
and
too.
just let me just switch back into autofocus, so at least the end slate is in focus.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
I'm sure. Well, it's
a tiny little thing.
Yeah, you didn't notice.
Shh. And
bye, everybody.
Okay.